Hey, Adrian here. How are you today? Coming to you live with a video on how the law of attraction works and how you can utilize it in your business. If you're online and you're live now, say hello. By the way, if you are interested in learning more about how to take your business to the next level, if you want to know secrets and have help and hints on how to use your mindset, how to create more abundance, how to have your marketing in alignment, and all those things within your business, then simply just comment below and just say strategy session. What I'd like to offer you is a free strategy session with me. It goes for about half an hour, 45 minutes, where we do this, like a Zoom call, where we do a video conference call and we can work together. I can see if I can help you. This is a genuine attempt to help you in your business. If at the very least, I can point you in the right direction if we're not a good match. However, if you'd like to get on board with this, then simply comment strategy session below and you can jump on board with me and I'll happily work with you and your business. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to talk about the law of attraction. It was a question that was posted to me the other day about how to utilize the law of attraction, and I'm going to give you a 5-step process on how to implement it into your business. Okay, so once again, if you're online, say hello. I've written tons of notes on this because I wanted to make sure that I really get this through and hammer it home. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about, or talk to rather, is that the law of attraction, there's actually a science behind this. There's actually a methodology in the process. When you get it right, it works extremely well. And most people get it wrong because they're not familiar with all the steps that are in the process of making this happen. Okay, so let me run you through those steps and processes, and then I'll give you, I guess, ways to implement this into your business and into your life. Okay? All right, so let's get going. First thing to understand is that there's a couple of concepts that I want you to really be mindful of to understand how the brain works, okay? So the mind works on a subconscious program, meaning that from our learned behaviors, meaning the people that we admire the most, we've grown up with, the things that we have learned from them, and also our experience in our lives, create what's called an experience, and then links to a certain thought, feeling, and emotion. And that really becomes an unconscious program in our mind. So to give you an idea, the mind, or our daily actions, are like 95% running on an unconscious program, with only about 5% running on using our conscious mind. All right, so that means that 95% of everything that we do on a daily basis is an old neural pathway or a brain pattern that we have learned in the past. And typically, because we're not really running on a conscious thought pattern, we're not utilizing new neural pathways or creating new neural pathways in the brain in order to create new mental habits, in order to create different results, okay? So this is very, very important for you guys to understand, because when you simply wish for things to happen, or if you think positively, but you're running on an old mental habit or an old mental program, then the two don't go hand in hand. You're thinking positively, but then you're running on an old program, which is canceling it out. The law of attraction doesn't work when that happens, okay? Number 2, the second concept that I want to run you through is to understand the power of emotions. This heart right here is generating 100 times more power than the brain. And emotions are said to be thousands of times more powerful than thoughts. So this is really, really important for you to understand, simply because that you can't sort of create in a state of lack, okay? So you can't say, I want more money, but feel poor. You can't say, I want my business to improve, but you feel inadequate or you feel unconfident. Does that make sense? So how you think and how you feel are very, very closely intertwined, and the feeling is 1,000 times more powerful, or thousands of times more powerful than the thought, and it typically overrides the mind in terms of, you know, having a more powerful result of how you feel, and therefore you think a negative way, or it can actually work in a positive way as well. Okay, so here's another thing, number 3, another concept. Probably the most important one is that when a thought enters the mind, it generally triggers an image or a memory. And that memory is typically of the past. And well, it is of the past, you know, it generates a memory of the past. That memory of the past carries with it emotion. And that emotion then starts to carry with it data of how you feel or felt at the time when you had a similar thought in past experience. So let me give you an example. You are in business, you are trying to further your career and your pathway, your business or whatever it might be. You pitch an idea to someone, or you try to win business of someone, and they say no to your idea. So this brings in a thought pattern of they've said no, and now you're feeling like it's rejected, but it brings up a thought pattern of when you might have been rejected at school or in primary school, or from a very young age, or whether your mum and dad maybe have rejected you in the past. And so therefore that memory conjures up all the emotion, and the emotions then bring with it the feeling of rejection, lack of self-worth, self-esteem, feeling unconfident. All of those things come up, and then this cycle starts to repeat. So this is really, really important, because what you think and what you feel are closely intertwined to making the law of attraction really, really work for you. They link together. All right, so if you're with me so far, give me the thumbs up. I know this is sort of deeper work, but when people start to think about law of attraction, they think about like The Secret, for example, which pretty much basically says right throughout the entire film to wish for what you want and then sit back and eat potato chips on the couch and wait for it to happen. And it doesn't work that way if your mind is working on an unconscious program, which is stopping you and limiting you from achieving your goals and dreams, okay? Now, there is a fourth concept that I want you to really, really nail down, and that is the concept of that when you take action towards your goals and dreams, it actually puts you in an energy alignment with the universe or with the field or with source energy or whatever you want to call it. In terms of law of attraction, the universe always rewards action, okay? So if I'm thinking and feeling in a positive way, if I'm thinking and feeling that I want to manifest more business, more wealth, I want to have, a greater success in life, or whatever it may be, whether it be my relationships, spiritual health, whatever it may be, anything like that. If I'm feeling like that this is exactly where I want to go, and I'm feeling the emotions of what it would feel like to have that already, and I don't take any action towards my goal, then the law of attraction stops working. All right? Does that make sense? It's like the law of attraction says, well, you're thinking and you're feeling the same way, which is great, but you're not doing anything about it. So you're out of alignment with what you're saying that you want, and we are not going to deliver on this, okay? So to put it in a very simplistic term. So let me leave you with 5 ways that you can implement the law of attraction into your business and into your life. Okay, the first step is to write down your goals and dreams. Now, a lot of people I hear within my coaching, I say, what do you want out of life? Where do you want to be in 5 years? What are your goals and your dreams, your aspirations in business, in life, in health, in your marriage, with your kids, or whatever it may be? And they go, look, it's this. And I go, is that written down? And they say, no, but I know it. It's in my mind. And to me, it's not good enough, because when it's in your mind, and versus being written down and articulated in a way, it helps ingrain that new neural pathway in the brain that then activates, your reticular activating system. It then conjures up more positive memories, positive feelings and thoughts, and it starts to get this law of attraction in motion. So step number 1 is write down your goals and dreams. Step number 2, visualize yourself actually having the thing that you want. Remember that if we think a certain thought and then it brings with it a memory of the past, and that memory of the past has emotions that are involved, then it's very, very important to then think about the goal that you want to achieve, then visualize it actually happening, as in actually doing the thing that you want to do. So in my life, if I said, look, I want to speak in front of thousands of people, I want, millions of people around the world to buy my courses and products and programs, then I'm visualizing myself speaking in front of thousands of people. I'm visualizing myself giving a webinar, on a video conference call like this, and thousands of people buying my programs. All right, does that make sense? So I'm training my brain to see it before it even happens. So I'm going into the quantum field. I'm going into a future present reality that I want to bring closer to me. Remember, all potentials exist in the quantum field, and it's our job to manifest that closer into our life. It's already possible. It's already been done. Someone has already achieved it, so you know it can be done. It's about bringing it closer into your life. And this is the way that you do it. So number one, write your goals and dreams down. Number two, visualize yourself actually having it. Number three, feel the same feelings as if you already had it in your life, okay? Remember, emotions are thousands of times more powerful than thought. So if you're feeling like you've already attained it, then again, it's training your brain, and you're visualizing exactly how it looks like, what it feels like, and you're creating that new neural pathway in the brain, okay? Number four, give thanks for having it already. Remember, gratitude is the emotion of receiving. So if you are feeling grateful for all the things that you have, that you've attained in your life, then when we're saying thanks, we're naturally receiving something. So again, this is another very powerful emotion that puts you in a higher vibrational state, which puts you in alignment with the law of attraction. Number five, okay, what we want to do is take actions every single day to make sure that the energy that you're vibrating now at is in alignment with source energy, is in alignment with the universe, is in alignment with the field, okay? So making sure that what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're doing is in alignment with source energy, with the law of attraction. That's when the law of attraction starts to operate at its finest. Okay, I hope this has helped you and served you in some way. Give it a like and a thumbs up and let me know. If you want more help within your business, manifesting, creating, attaining your goals, getting your marketing down right, having someone keep you accountable in your life as a coach, then I invite you to grab a free strategy session with me. Just comment strategy session in the comments below, and I would love to help you in your business. Until we meet again, I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.